But that whole thing is going to be beholden to the fact of people, human beings, taking their data, which is compartmentalized to them, and permissioning it in a longitudinal format and sharing to a point where we can really understand how data storage should happen because it needs to mirror what happens in human beings. We're those most efficient systems to look at. So, in order for us to solution our future, I don't think it's so much of an engineering problem, but really a study of human beings globally in the most diverse format possible. I think that's where we're going to find our solutions to data storage.
So if we go into the human side, I think it gets very complicated very fast. We probably need a separate panel on that discussion.
Yeah,
And
I'd say.
then we can bring biocomputation into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can discuss how such a small system can store so much information compared to what we are building. So I think that could be a separate panel some other day.
Yeah. And question for Togrul on your data, the data intakes that you do. How are you folks considering data provenance in the storage aspects of the data which you guys are processing on top of? I know that's a big part of your quality measures and risk determinants through Polygraph and your technology, but I want to understand from that aspect where if you're looking at data storage, you can either store something stolen or you can store something that's truly proprietary and owned by that person, right? What's the provenance of those things?
Exactly. So here at Polygraph, the conclusion we have reached to is that we actually establish the provenance and privacy of the data by making sure that the data does not actually leave the premises where it's supposed to be. For example, if company X is today trying to build models or perhaps trying to send the models, their data to some other company to train their models, right? In that case, we provide the tools so that they can essentially remove all the confidential data that they want out of their data sets before even sending them to the outside sources. So it's like any third party company will not be getting anything confidential from the initial company X. Now this actually ties back to us as well. So you could ask the question, how do we exactly make sure that our models understand their complex and confidential data, right? So we offer the services for the people who have the resources to actually train their data either on their own on-prem servers or to train the model, to further fine-tune the model on their own VPSs. So it's like virtual private clouds. So this is really a virtual, if you want full protection from outside sources, you can train, further fine-tune the model on your own servers.